From the first note, you're hooked.
As soon as it starts, I love that.
That hook that just suckered you in right from the very beginning.
You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
In 1981, Rick Springfield had his first big hit, which even surprised him.
It was just another song to me, and I didn't think it was any good.
Where can I find a woman like that?
It's one of those great guilty pleasures that nobody likes to acknowledge that they love.
We'll find out what Rick's guilty pleasures are when we uncover the true spin on Jesse's Girl. Myth number 1. Many believe Jesse's Girl is really a girl, and the song is about a secret lesbian love.
A lot of people thought it was a gay song at first.
The story in my high school is that Jessie was a girl and that Jesse's girl was another girl and that Rick Springfield was infatuated with this lesbian couple and he really wanted Jesse's girl.
And I'm looking in the mirror all the time, wondering what she don't see in me.
Not only that, but some believe the song had a homoerotic appeal.
Further proof of this theory is that there was a different version of Jesse's Girl done by a lesbian group.
Where can I find a woman like that?
Sounds true, but others believe. Myth number 2. Some say the song's about a girl Rick met in an art class.
I've heard that it was always a girl that was in a stained glass class.
There was a girl in the class that he had a crush on, but she was already spoken for, kind of had another boyfriend. I think his name was Jesse, and there came the whole Jesse's Girl.
Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine.
Some fans believe it was Springfield's unrequited love that led to wild jealousy, and you can hear it in the lyrics.
'Cause she's watching him with those eyes.
Apparently, he felt stirrings of Springfieldian passion for her.
So Jesse's Girl could be about a schoolboy crush or an addiction to a chick who digs chicks. But there's a third side of this love triangle. Myth number 3. Industry snoops say Jesse's Girl was actually the future Mrs. Springfield.
One myth is that Barbara Porter, who was the receptionist at Universal, was the person that Rick was singing about.
And he developed this serious crush on her, but she was already in another relationship.
The story goes, while Rick was shooting General Hospital, he'd find every excuse to leave the set and go to the recording studio just to see this receptionist. Could this be Jesse's Girl? So there you have it. Is Jesse's Girl about a girl's girl, an art class crush, or Rick's real-life wife? If you thought Jesse's Girl was about Springfield's wife, you are divorced from reality.
And Jesse's Girl is definitely not about Barbara Porter, who is now actually Barbara Springfield, my wife. I have written many songs about her, but that wasn't one of them.
And if you thought Jessie was a girl's girl, you're wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
A couple of lesbian singers have done it as an encore for their show. When a girl's singing it, has a whole different connotation. But I wrote it very, heterosexually, I assure you.
Here's the true spin.
The real reason I wrote Jesse's Girl was because of this girl I met in the stained glass class, and that took in about 1979, and I was very hot for her, and there was just no interest in me at all, and it was unrequited sexual angst, the best thing to write a song about.
While the song's inspiration came from unrequited love, the title was from a more obscure source.
She had a boyfriend named Gary, which I changed the name because Gary didn't sing too well. When it came to me thinking up a name for the song, I'd always liked the name Jesse. It was just something I was writing the song, and it came out and it looked right, so I kept it.
Rick's natural-born instincts for the name game led to some creative lyrics.
I love the part where he says, I want to tell her that I love her, but the point is probably moot. That's great.
It was the first and only time moot was ever used in a rock song. There's not a lot of words that rhyme with cute. My first choice was some horrendous line about seeing her in a bathing suit. That was a specific situation about a girl that already belonged to this guy, and it had all kinds of taboos right there. I've never really explored it other than that song. It's just something really nasty and something that makes you really want it even more,
And that's the true spin on Jesse's Girl.